Hello guys, and welcome to week 8 of me coding the zombie game, pretty much with friends and family, and seeing who will join and how it goes. And so for this week, I was really trying to hit into a lot of the requests that people were making. The first request was to have my cell phone also display light, just in case if you ran out of batteries on your actual flashlight. It just makes sense that you would use your cell phone. So the cell phone that you bring up, you could hit the flashlight button there. I'm gonna get a flashlight art for that at some point from one of my friends and family. We also have your main flashlight, and then you have your cell phone flashlight. It's not as strong, but it's still there. The second thing is I have another button here. Did you see it? Is some people wanted me to have sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, so I was not able to work as much. They wanted me to have a volume because my volumes were too loud, so I made a quick little volume setting here. I can turn my master volume down. There's going to be dialogue. I can label these, of course, music and sound effects. So if I go back, close my cell phone doohickey there, and now you notice how much quieter it is. The third thing that people wanted me to get in there was vehicles. So let's just see here. There we go. There's a vehicle there. So they just said, because my map is pretty big, they're just worried that they'd have to walk the whole distance. So maybe then I'm going to have a gas system in so you can go certain distance. Sorry, Unreal's having a hard time with me streaming, I guess. But yeah, so that little blip there is because I just started loading and unloading levels. So depending on where you are on the map, things will be loaded and unloaded. So you can see that there, it's loading. And then I could just hit E and escape my vehicle there. So for again, I'll show the loading unloading example again. I'm sure behind this house is going to unload. See, the thing unloaded, it loaded, unloaded, loaded. So hit escape here. That's just being done by this here load volumes. That's the way Unreal likes to load and unload levels. Preferably with a persistent level, you have loading volumes. Now I made this just very big at the moment, just as an example here. But yeah, so also what I did was I created prefabs. Remember I had the building over here, and then there's this building here, where both of them would do the same thing, where if you clicked on them, the other one was just a grouped version, but it's still the same. If you clicked on the grouped ones and you tried to rotate it like 45 degrees, for instance, all the individual pieces would rotate, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to rotate the group. So I created what people were calling prefabs. I was calling them blueprinting. I even labeled them blueprints, but I created these prefabs here. So now the building over here had a roof like this, but it didn't have any antennas on it, right? It didn't have any smoke pipes. So again, I could show you, I could drag in my prefab of my building, put it at 90 degrees or something. I drag it back a little bit. And then, so I don't want these antennas on the roof. I could quickly, let me open this up. I have each floor prefab, so you could have different types of floors. I have the roofs, I have the eave troughs, so you could change the types of eave trough. And I got my ladder here. But if I want to change my roof, it's as simple as just clicking on my roof object, and down here I have the different types of roofs I could do. So if I click on roof 5, for instance, my roof 5 now doesn't have any antennas or anything. So boom, that's all it would take to put this into the level. Another thing is I prefab some interiors, so I could just drag and drop on my computer. Again, I'm still having a hard time with an interior. So, and then each floor and each apartment, well, that's a lot of spears. Each floor and each apartment I could change individually. So all of them are just the same base apartment right now. But obviously, as I make and create more apartments and change them, I could have them just quickly swap in and out with relative ease. And then if I hit play, just give it a second to load. There you go. Now you can see my apartments here. and each one of them is fully functional, just like the first one. So I could walk in, have the apartment, you know what I mean? Rooms, and then I could go upstairs to the next one. Oh, right. So what's happening there is my level stream volume is only that high right now. So when I went to the second floor, it unloaded. So I'd have to make it big. But I'll just do an examples there. So, but yeah, that is what I got in this week. And I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys have more suggestions and stuff like that. Again, this is supposed to be a realistic zombie shooter. If you guys have some example or something like that you suggest, then I'll try to throw it in the game as soon as possible. But yeah, hopefully you guys like what you're seeing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.